What is the first thing you need to do if you intend to adopt a child, especially here in Nigeria? Hi guys, my name is Zina and I'm back with more tips on adoption in Nigeria. So today I want to, guide you through the very first thing you need to do. In different states, they call it different names. So you have to first of all identify what the adoption agency or the adoption authority is called in your own state. The next thing I would advise you to do is to get a lawyer, a good lawyer of good repute. It's best if you get a lawyer who has been dealing with adoption cases in the past. But a very good lawyer, even if they've not dealt in that area before, can always, navigate their ways through. But don't get into this adoption journey without a good lawyer. You need a lawyer. In some cases, the homes will recommend their own lawyers they've been working with. So in that area, I believe it's safe because these are people they've been working with before, the people they know and trust, and they are sure they can do the right thing. So basically, get a lawyer. And I must drop this, if you want to adopt, most states will require that you would have lived in them for up to 5 years. So if you have not lived in that particular state for 5 years, you might not be eligible. So you would probably be asked to come back after 5 years. But the best place to go to, if you have not lived in a state for 5 years, is your own state of origin. That does not apply in your state of origin. So you can go to your state and start from there. So here are the things you need to know. First of all, what is your state identifying the ministry as? In Lagos State, it's called the Ministry of Youth and Social Development. Some other states call it the Ministry of Social Welfare. And in Imo State, I'm sure it's called the Ministry of Women Affairs and Vulnerable Groups. So you just have to identify what it is called in your state. Just approach any of your ministries and they would guide you to the ministry that sees to adoption. And then you go there and pick up the form. In the form, you'll be required to, drop the following in your application. Birth certificates. If you are married, you're going in as a couple, so they will require this too. Everything you're dropping, you'll be dropping it, and as a couple, you have one application. But if you're single, you're going in as a single person, so you drop yours. So birth certificate is important, or any identification of declaration of age that you have. Marriage certificate for those who are married, you have to drop that. Passport photos will be required. Medical certificate of fitness will be required, and this would have to come from a government hospital, not a private hospital. Bank statements will also be required, especially because some couples, maybe the man does not earn or the woman does not earn. So whoever is the principal spender of the family, you have to drop the bank statement. But if both of you are working or earning money, it is good to drop the two. Letter of recommendation from your religious leader is very important. Your pastor, your imam, whoever is your religious leader, recognized religious leader, would have to drop a letter recommending to the state that they know you, they trust you, and they are sure that you're going to take good care of that child, because that's the state's child. And of course, you need a letter from your traditional ruler as well. That traditional ruler in your village, your imam, your oba or your eze would have to drop a letter recommending to the state that they know you and they know your intention towards the child is good. Okay, so, and then of course you'll be required to drop the components of the child you wish to adopt. By that they mean the sex of the child you are looking for. Is it a male or female? Do you want fair, chocolate, dark colored? So the complexion of the child, there's a place for you to tick. It's not compulsory. I didn't tick that. I'm just looking for a child. I think. And then of course, do you want single birth? You want twins? You want triplets? Whatever it is, there'll be a space for you to fill in that requirement. And if the child has been found already, you would need to drop the National Population Commission identification of that child. That will serve as the birth certificate. And of course, the first name of the child is going to be required, just the first name. Surnames will not come until you have, succeeded in adopting that child. So that's what I'm bringing to you today. Do not forget, please keep sharing the videos to every TTC person you know. TTC mom, TTC dad. By TTC we mean trying to conceive, and of course to single people who are also in need of this information. Just share the video to everyone. You never know who might need it, and even if they don't need it, they might know who does. So just share the video. Remember, we are on YouTube. All the descriptions are under this video. We are on YouTube at Zina TV, and we are on Instagram, we are on Facebook, Zina Obasi. Everything is under this video, so follow for more. And thank you to everyone who is already sharing, liking, posting, and asking questions, commenting. Ask your questions. Please keep the questions coming. I appreciate all your questions, because that will give me opportunity to even serve you the better. Drop your questions and keep coming back for more, and I'll be back with more tips on adoption in Nigeria. Thank you very much.